Hi, Scorpio, it's Thelightchrissy here, and I'm here to do a timeless reading for your energy right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you can, please go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can stay tuned and stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Also have some pick a card readings on my page that you guys can check out at any time. They're all timeless. Keep in mind that all readings cannot fit every single person, so take what resonates and let what doesn't fall behind. I went ahead and pulled some cards earlier for you guys, and the one that I pulled for us, Scorpio, sorry, Scorpios here, was the Three of Swords. Now, what I got from this initially was to choose where it is that you would like your healing to take place. Like, are we in a love phase? Like, do we want to be all relationship and lovey-dovey right now? Do we want to be really, really friends and out on the, well, you can't really be out on the town, but, you know, kind of like be, you know, in the friend space. Like, you have these different pockets that you kind of can choose to be in. And I think that this is saying, this is like a card that says, what a get a healing free card. So where you kind of can decide on where you kind of want to send that energy to, and you kind of should be feeling it too. You're like, there's a need for something to be new. It's time for something to look a little different, to feel a little bit different. And you kind of may be feeling like that. And it is, because the Three of Swords is here to put the big boards up, while the inner things or inner workings are under construction. And I think you kind of feel that you're excited about it. But there is a need to direct where it's going. And I think that sometimes you might just think, okay, it's here, it's all going to happen at once. No, you have to focus on that. So it takes intention, not just, oh, it's going to be better, I don't have to worry about anything. You know, I can just leave it and sit. It's not like a crock pot. Like, you kind of have to guide where this energy kind of shows itself to. So with that being said, you get to choose where you want that to go. We're going to check in on that and see a little bit more about that right there. That's the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's just a need to kind of like decide on what you're using this energy or this space in your life for. Because there's this transformation that kind of needs to happen with spirit, and it's kind of in the ugly phases where it looks, you know, not like how it's going to look in the end. So it's like Spirit's way of saying, go ahead and use this time to fix everything at once. So then when you come back out, it'll be like that much more of a makeover. Okay. Like to show everybody, shut everybody up. We're going to see what things are going to kind of hold you back or kind of be our challenges here. Seven of Cups. Yeah. It's, Seven of Cups in the challenges right there. That's us not being very clear. I feel like for us, it's missing. You're getting caught up in the funk of the situation and not standing back to see the smoke screen that it causes for the world. Okay, the thing that's helping you out is you are meditating. You are going in within, you are connecting, you are attempting to connect to be able to kind of alleviate it. And even with the Seven of Cups right here like that, with that little dot and that little dot, you're connected to your higher self to be able to get through. So good job on that, because that's a thing that's kind of helping you through it this time. Let's look at the conclusion, what the outcome of it is. Because you needed to make a decision, just decide on what you want. There's something learned here. It's a lesson learned. What is it? What is the lesson learned? Let's see. I'll see if I can get it from the, I'm gonna pull a animal energy card, and I want to get back into the Hierophant, but just give me a second with it, because maybe this card might kind of give me a little bit of insight here. I forgot to pull it before I was pulling them all before I went in, and then I decided to just start going in with yours for whatever. So yeah. It's so funny. It's starting to go in, just going in. I was just going to tell you guys before I saw that this was a horse, and I should have just went with my first mind. Spirit's always playing tricks on me like that. I was like, since I feel like that with the cards, like I just had this urge to go in, I think that you're going to have that urge to go in. So what happens is where you choose to send this healing energy, where this transformation or this overhaul comes in your life, you're like, let's just say you had like a bunch of money to do something with. You're spending it on based on what something that's kind of like emotional, something that's temporary, and not something that is like, if you're going to get this big lump sum of money, and for some of you it very well could be money, make sure that you're not making an emotional decision with the money, that you are putting it in a space to where you can get the maximum out of it. So don't be too jumpy. And that's kind of what I'm saying with the energy thing. Don't be too racy about where you put that energy into if you need an overhaul, okay? To be a little bit on a practical level, yeah, this is definitely looking at finances. This is definitely looking in a strategy, like a business plan, a business model for some of you, what some type of legalities and things in the future, kind of sitting back and taking a look at those things, and not making sure that you're not, with this right here in reverse, that you're not coming from a cloudy place, that you are very stable, very stable and stern in your stance before you go in, so that way you're not swayed, or you're not just taking on something emotionally. It's very grounded with the Hierophant card here. Also another earth animal here, like a horse. It's very, very grounded. But this is about that momentum and freedom. And I think that maybe you might just get so excited about being just being away from anything that is your life at this current time that you might just run for whatever way you have out. But it's saying no, still there's a need to be a little bit more delicate with that. You're going to be able to achieve anything here with the horse energy, but there's a need to focus it on a certain thing right now, okay? Last card I'm going to pull here is from the Oracle of the Unicorn. I'm going to pull a card out. Oracle of the Unicorn card. All right, we got one right there. What is it? Compassion. Okay. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay. Yeah. This is when you have this, and what made me pull this up? Be gentle with yourself. Why did I pull this in? I don't know what made me pull this in with be gentle with yourself. Do not go too hard. I think that's here with this, with the horse, with you kind of like riding too fast or going a little bit going too hard, maybe exhausting yourself because you kind of want to be out of this phase so bad to where you don't really know what the next thing is, that you're kind of pushing, overworking, overrunning yourself, burning yourself out. Make sure that you don't get into that space to where you're going into overdrive, and that you're taking care of yourself, because you're facilitating a great change in your life. Like, you are facilitating something big, and like newness coming in. You got the 3 and then you got the 4. So there's about to be this peace and this rest and this certainty that you sit in, this peacefulness, this calmness that's coming in. So you have to make sure that you kind of nurture it and facilitate it in the right direction, because you do that on a spiritual level, but you get to decide on where you work, where you want that at. So make sure that you're using pick the one that makes it better for everyone, okay? Not just the moment, if that makes any sense. Be able to tune into yourself and feel yourself and understand it. When you hear that voice within yourself, that little bitty voice, that still voice that's like this right here, or that one that's like screaming at you like this right here, that you are listening to it and stopping what you're doing and listening to that voice, okay? So that is what I have for you guys at this time, Scorpio. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm available for personal readings, and information is down below. I have more readings on my page if you want to check them out. Until next time, have a good one.